Hey everyone, we are here. I'm going to switch over just over here because the lighting is better over here.
Yeah, you look good.
Just a sec, later. Okay. Oops, got it. Hey everyone, how are you doing? Yeah, I got not too much new has been happening since the lesson 2 days ago. Most of you probably have seen. So, but I decided to do, I did the sheep, right? So I did the sheep on this surface. And this is that same surface that I got from Dollar Tree that I did the pumpkins on. And then I had this surface and I wanted to do a cow. So that's how I came up with the cow the brown cow and the which is called a Hershey cow, I believe, isn't it called a Hershey?
Because it makes
The
chocolate
brown
milk.
cow,
Because
is
it
it
makes
called the
chocolate milk.
Hershey cow?
Yeah, it makes chocolate milk. And this is the one we're doing today, the black and white cow, and it is called, well, today it's called my winter cow.
What is the black
It's
and white
called-
ones called? Are they jerseys?
Holstein.
Oh, I think
David says they're Holstein cows.
Black and white.
The black and white one.
Is correct.
he wins. He wins the prize.
Wins the prize. Yep, he does. So
Awesome.
anyway, I thought I did the sheep, and the sheep are really popular, but I really wanted to do winter cow too, because the cattle are lowing So I really I did that to my sister, and she's just said, don't ever do that again. I'm like, oh, okay.
Don't quit your day job. Is that what you're
Don't
saying?
quit the day job. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to just think if I can get this to come up. Good evening. Hey, Virginia and Christina and Arlene and Pam. Oh, you're early? Are you early? I don't know what. See, for some reason, my Zoom is still acting up a little bit. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, it is still just acting up a little bit, and it's quite irritating, to tell you the truth. If I can do that. Okay. Oh, I think I might have it. I think we might have it, ladies.
You can
Okay.
hold one too.
Okay. So anyway, this is the Hershey cow. We've decided it's because it makes Hershey milk. So this is the Hershey cow, which I just thought turned out so sweet. It is, cowbells, are you listening? Bells, are you listening? Oh,
I think that's sleigh
bells.
bells. But
Yeah, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? I did cowbells. Clever, eh?
very.
Yeah.
I know. And then this one is Mooey Christmas. And this is the one we're doing today. I have to be really honest with you. Today, I was trying to figure out what I was doing for the lesson today. And it was going to be this or a home decor item, which is what we're going to be doing next week. But I started.
Yes, I thought we were doing something with blue ribbon from Walmart.
We were, but you know what? I started doing the cow and I just fell in love with it. And so I decided we're going to go with this cow. Because so cute though. Can you see? I mean, you could hang it, a little hanger, just have it, leaning, a shelf leaner. It's so cute.
I like both, but if I had to pick a favorite, I like that one.
This
like
black and white one?
The vertical one as opposed to the horizontal one.
Yeah, I did the horizontal one first because I thought, cow should be low and everything. And I do really like it. I think it's super cute.
Oh,
but
so do I. Yeah.
I did end up falling in love with the black and white one that I did today. So anyway, I did it and I decided, I'm just going to teach this today. So I literally whipped this up this morning so that I would have something to teach.
Just literally whipped it up like you usually do.
I do my best work when I'm
Under pressure.
Under pressure, apparently. So this is, I love this. Okay, look at this. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? Look at this ribbon. The color is stunning.
Is that like your misty blue or whatever?
Blue mist.
Yeah. Is that what it's?
It is. It's very similar, especially after I soften it up. So pretty. Anyway, I will be using this in next week's lesson.
And you got that
because-
at Walmart, you said?
Walmart. And then look at this one. This is the red. So pretty. Yes, I mean, I know if I don't use it before, I will use it at some point. So I decided to get it. For those who saw, I did order a
That's real good.
Ryobi glue gun. I have been warned. I am going to order an extra battery. People are warning me to get an extra battery and to start it off high and then turn it low, because or else I will have no fingerprints left. Easily rob a bank.
You already don't have any.
I already don't have any, but yeah, so I'm going to do that. This kit is already up on the website. For those who want it. And if you've already got an order pending, I can slip it in because I actually do have everything for it. So yay. So I think we'll just go ahead. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to tell you. Oh, I am putting up though, we're having the Black Friday sale. And I'm trying to decide how long I'm gonna have it for, but anyway, and it's for the subscription group because this group ends at the end of December and the new one starts in January. So you can get it two ways. You can get the January 1st to June 31st, so 6 months for $50, or you can do the full year, 12 months for $100 and say $20. So it's up to you. If you do just a 6 month one, I will send out a reminder, but you would be paying the full $60 for the last 6 months. So anyway, I'm putting that up. I'm going to put it up on Friday morning, or probably Thursday night before I go to bed because of the time change, like differences in all the time zones. So I'll probably do it Thursday night before I go to bed. I might leave it up I think I'll leave it up for a week. I think that would be the best. So
Do you just have the one cow up on the website?
yes, I haven't put the other one up. Do you want the other one up too? I am.
I don't know
I
what
will
I
put
just bought. Did I
You-
buy the chalk cow or the black and white one?
the black and white one.
The black and
Good.
white one's there, but
They're both $15. It doesn't matter. I will put the other one up though. Actually, I might add it to this one with an option. You can pick whichever one you want. I think that might be the best way to go. I might do that. Anyway, let's get into this little darling. We're going to paint. I'm going to scooch this down, and I am doing this. I've decided to do this just because, like I said, my Zoom, I give everybody a headache doing that. Everybody dizzy. I'm just going to move my computer over here because
she's probably gonna splatter.
will splatter. I'm just wondering. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thanks.
Are you frozen?
I'm not even there.
David,
Okay.
you can take this.
I'm hoping that's right. Okay.
I think
Is
you're
that for
frozen.
Friday after Thanksgiving? Oh, am I frozen?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I just
Okay.
was doing this.
You just weren't moving.
Love the Cow. Is the kit available yet? This one is available now. It is there. The brown one, I am going to do the brown one too. For those that are just joining me. This little darling. So this one will be up too. So you can actually just pick which one you want. You can pick the brown one or you can pick the black and white one.
Or can we order two and get one of each?
Oh, of course you can. Of course you can. So I was over at Deb Anthony's yesterday and because I wanted to do cows, right? And so I was trying to come up with the muzzle for the cow. And so we were sitting there yesterday. Drew it out and then she was sizing it all in and everything. But yeah, I think it turned out super cute. It is the exact same head as the sheep though.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it
Yeah.
the same, the
It
actual?
is the same as the sheep. This is just looks three-dimensional. See, it's so
Right.
fun. Yeah.
Very cute.
Okay, let's get started. So this is the surface we're using, and this is from Dollar Tree. I think I'm actually gonna try and put my computer up here. That way I can look at the comments. Keep getting your voice quality is poor. I must have a really bad voice or something. Okay. Now I used to paint this, I used chalky sheepskin. So I did sheepskin on this cow. You can use light buttermilk. If you don't have the home decor chalky, you can use light buttermilk. I mean, you can even use, the chalky timeless if you want. It'll just be, it just won't be as, kind of a buttery of a color. This is a really pretty buttery color. So light buttermilk, you could probably use just buttermilk too if you wanted even creamier. So it's up to you what color you want.
Deb, what is that chalky gesso color again?
The chalky gesso that I can't get anymore.
Oh, it's not available anymore. Okay.
Well, it
Never
might be,
mind.
it might be available in the States.
Oh yeah, I think you can get in the States. We just can't get it up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
What's
Folk Art has one. Oh, I was going to ask Keiko. Is Keiko here? I thought she was here. Keiko, are you here? Because she ordered a color called Sandstone from Folk Art, and I'm wondering what the Folk Art chalk. And so I'm wondering what it's like. We'll see.
But you were using chalky gesso beige, right?
I was using chalky gesso beige. Hi, Christina. Hey, Deb Antonik. We're talking about the designing the muzzle for the sheep.
The cow.
I mean, the cow. But my life has been a little hectic lately. And Jade and Zara booked their planes to come back. So they're coming back in a week again, and they're going to be here for 8 days.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And Jade sent me a video today of little Zara pulling herself up to standing.
Uh-oh.
I know, she's just a little baby. I don't even know how she can do that. So
Trouble will begin then.
I said, yeah, your life is over.
Yeah.
You know,
You're going to
So
spend your days
encouraging.
chasing after her.
just over, girl. So now again, I do both sides. So you can see I did both sides on this. I am going to finish this off a little bit better. Because like I said,
You just whipped it up this morning.
I just whipped it up this morning. So I actually will distress this and put a little something just at the top of these legs so that it,
It's not connected.
is finished off.
What
nice.
happened to it? I'm connected on the phone, but I don't see it on here.
Claudia, are you having trouble?
Oh, I was just trying to help David
Oh,
and put you guys on my headphones, but
oh,
it's not connecting.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't want to
So-
listen to us?
You don't have to worry about me.
He says I don't have to worry about him. So
Deb Antonik. Yes, I got the sandstone, but I've not used it yet. It's a pretty color. Deb, did you try I gave Deb Antonik a little bit of the Excelsior that Claudia sent me. She wanted to try it in one of her things. Did you get to try it yet, Deb? We can.
She's busy
Well,
getting ready for another craft fair, isn't
She
she?
is, and she has to work too.
Oh, right.
She has a job, so she's going to be
Job.
Yeah, like the other thing's not a
like
job.
a proper paying job. Yeah. So
That's
again,
cutting out,
I'm doing both sides, right?
cutting out sheep, cows, snowman noses,
I know,
Um,
she
hats.
she cut
Little
out,
tiny stars.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just everything. She cut out the cutest snowy angel. That I'm sure she'll put up on her website. Oh, Deb Antnick, it's a T4 job. That means we actually get paid real money, like
You get it.
not like doing crafting
Yeah.
or painting.
I think we should get a T4 from Walmart because it's all self-checkout.
I know. Did you hear that a lot of the big stores might be taking them away now?
Well, you know what? When I went to Michael's, they were self-checkout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot of self-checkouts. No, I'm gonna do 2 coats because I just kind of, it's on the front mostly. I'm not gonna worry on the back about doing 2 coats, but on the front I am. And yes, I'm using Chris's brush. I just love these brushes. So excited. She is actually coming out with flats and filberts.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited about that.
Did the big companies say why they want to get rid of it?
I got busy and I didn't end up reading.
I wonder if it's theft.
Might be.
I just think if they trust you to check out, right, like they're sitting there going, okay, well, you can check out, but then don't try and stop me at the door wanting to
Check
to
the
check
receipt.
everything that I've checked out, right? If you don't trust me, then do it yourself.
Exactly.
Right. That's just my thought. So again, this is Folk Art Home Decor chalk sheepskin. And it's a really, really pretty, it's just a really soft kind of creamy color. Do you know that we have a dollar store self-checkout here too? The one where I live isn't, but Victoria, it is a self-checkout. Dollarama is a self-checkout.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Not
wow.
our Dollarama here, but
No,
Dollar-
ours isn't either.
yeah. But yeah, the other ones are. Now I'm just gonna grab the head. Oh, where did I put the heads? I think they're in here.
You have a headless cow.
I have a headless cow, but that's okay. I have lots of heads
I have a bag of heads.
and muzzles. I know I was asking Deb something about it. I said, oh yeah, and I want a bunch of sheep heads.
Yeah,
And I
perhaps
thought,
later.
this is very Godfather-like, right?
Yeah.
The sheep head. So I'm going to just paint these 2 little darlings up too. And again, I'm using sheepskin. And I literally just painted the muzzle. I went over the whole thing. And I did the same thing with my the head, the sheep head. It just sounds wrong for some reason. I don't know. Saying it just sounds wrong.
At least it's not a horse head.
This is true. The muzzle also comes scored for the nose and the mouth, so you know exactly where to paint them.
Oh, cool.
That's
I'm
Deb's way. That's Deb's way of getting away from doing a line drawing.
Exactly. I'm getting Deb to do more scoring. Did you hear that, Deb? want her to.
You
do.
realize with that, the price goes up.
I know. I do know. Get some of this paint off my hands. And again, I did the ears and everything. I wasn't,
Everybody's been fed except Mia. Oh, I didn't have a pill for BJ though.
hey Claudia, we can hear everything you say.
Sorry.
Well, that's okay. You can mute yourself, honey, if you, chit-chatting. Chit-chatting with the hubby. So I did the ears too. And then I'm gonna go over them in the black, but, yeah, it was just easier. And, I figured I would do it exactly the way I did it this morning when I was racing to finish this before the class today. Yeah. And I'm gonna do 2 coats on this and on the muzzle too.
And on your fingers.
Oh, definitely on the fingers, I tell you. I don't know why I am just so messy. I'm sitting here going, do I have my baby wipes down here? I cleaned.
Uh-oh. Now you won't be able to find anything.
I know, I'm going, where are my baby wipes? So the end of the year is coming, the end of this class session is coming. So, any ideas of what you guys would like to see before the end of December, this little, this subscription group comes to an end? So if there's anything you would like me to do, just send it out to me. Oh, let's do this. That might be too bright. I think I have it like that. I don't know. I tell you, the lighting is so much better though since I moved this. Don't you agree, ladies? So much.
Yes.
It is good. It's really good.
Much better. So again, I'm just going to do another coat on here. And probably again, just on the front of it. I'm not too worried about having multiple coats on the back. And on the muzzle.
I can't believe all the Christmas commercials on TV already.
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, there are. I guess they're saying it's going to be not a good year for retail. So see,
That's what they're saying, but I don't know.
people
We'll
seem
see.
to find a way.
Yeah.
Deb, why are you saying you're cheap? Did I ask you something?
Probably when I said the price will go up.
Well, yes. I mean, how can anybody do this? I don't know. I've lost the lid for my sheepskin. It's just gone. It's gone. I'm wondering if I wrapped it up, garbage and threw it away. So now I have it wrapped in plastic and I have things sitting on top of it. It's just, yeah, kind of silly. Okay. Now,
Maybe someone will get it in their box.
yeah, you never know. Debbie, I can hear an echo sound. Can anybody else hear an echo?
No?
Nope.
Hopefully it's just you, Keiko, and not it coming through. Deb, can you hear an echo there? Now I'm just giving this a really like sanding with the 320 grit. I'm actually doing it in the waste paper basket right beside me. But I just wanted to do a really nice soft sand on this. Actually, it's kind of rude of me to do it, isn't it, over the garbage? I should do it here, but I'm going to do it over the paper towel. And I'm not going to sand both sides. I'm just going to sand the side that everybody sees. The other one will be glued on, so, but I still want it painted. And again, this is a 320 grit. I just have it over top of my gator because I couldn't get a 320 grit sandpaper for my gator block. I'm just going to go around these edges too while I have this out. I think I'm going to use this one. This one is a 220 grit. I'm going to use it. Go around these edges. Yeah, I thought doing a Black Friday sale would be probably the best way to do it. So ladies, tell your hubbies or significant others or give yourself a Christmas gift. And grab it while it's
hot.
grab it while it's hot. Because I do limit the number of people in the group so it doesn't get too carried away, even though like there's only like 10 or 12 or 15 people who watch the videos live or join on Zoom. Okay.
Can you see after how many times it's been viewed?
I don't know, I never looked.
Oh,
Huh. You'd think you could, couldn't you?
well, I would think you would be able to see that.
Yeah. Probably on YouTube you probably can. I don't know about this. Now I'm going to just start adding the black to this. To making sure I'm doing this in the right order. I think I'm going to stencil first, or stamp pad first. So I'm going to use my Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, and I'm just going to stamp a little pattern onto the white. I'll do both sides. I'll do this properly for everybody. Hi, Jerry. Hey, Joe. Oh, hi, Jolene. How are you doing? I got this one. This came in the pack that I ordered, the pack before that. This one's walnut stain. I actually really like this, so I'll show you it later. But first of all, so I use, this is the Pretty Scroll from the Grunge package. And I am going to just lightly put that on. Okay. And remember, if you do it a little bit too, and I'm just like randomly stamping all over. If you, you don't have to use this stamp, you can use any stamp you want. I would just make sure it's really a fine lined one. You don't want one with big letters and stuff all over it. And when you stamp it, if you stamp it and it looks like it's too dark, we're just going to lightly sand it anyway, and it'll take and it'll soften it all up right away. This one has a little kerblibble there, but it's the back and it doesn't matter. We're not worried about it.
A little curlibble?
Yeah.
Never heard that before.
No, that's a new Debbieism.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I actually say it a lot around the house. Kerblibble. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to dry this quickly. And then we're just going to really lightly sand it. And then we're going to paint the black. Paint the black on. I did order the vintage photo ink. So I'm gonna see if that is the correct color, more so than this Distress Oxide. Still annoying. So we'll see. So I'm using my 320 grit again. I'll do the back side first. And the front. So we're just softening that up. It's not supposed to be like this big design that stands out. Okay, now I just took a normal everyday pencil. See if I have one in here. Oh, here it is. And I just kind of drew on where I was going to put a little bit of the black. I think it went up here like this. And now I'm just going to do some black in that area. I did the ears. Just kind of give a little outline there. And the muzzle, it's actually scored, and I can see if you can still see, I can see the score lines. Can you see the score lines? Anyway, you
No.
can see this. Oh, you can still see them, so they're easy to paint. Which brush do I want to use? I think I want a smaller one of Chris's. I was fiddle dicking around, and I'm thinking I might have left the smaller Chris's brushes upstairs. So let's just take, I think, let's use this one. I think I'm going to use this one because then I can control the edge well. I'm going to use these foam plates, which are probably horrible for the environment. Just horrible. Okay, and we're just going to paint the ears. Do a nice line there. And I'm doing both sides of the ears, just so it looks good from either side. I'm going to put these sheep in the craft fair because I just think they're adorable.
When is your next craft fair?
Well, Deb's in one this weekend, but I'm going to help her out a little bit because she has to work on Saturday. So I'm just going to go a little bit early and like an hour before she has to go to work, and work this her table for her. So I'm going to put in just a few of my things too, since I'm going to work at it a bit. But the next one that we're actually both in together is the 9th. Yeah, 9th of December. So but it's a 2-day event. We're only in for 1 day. So on the Saturday. So that's good. That'll work out fine.
That's nice that they give you the option of only doing 1 day.
Well, I don't know if it's, I think it's, I don't think they actually do. I think
Oh.
Deb might be able to clear that up if she's watching, but I think they, maybe someone, or they had room for 1 day, or I don't really know. Or maybe Deb did just ask for 1 day. Could be. So we got the head done. Now we're gonna do all these little spots. Get bored watching me do this, ladies? So I
No,
try to chit chat so that, you know, you don't get bored. All the kids, I received everything, yesterday, and then I was able to get, everything for even these cows. So, after today, I'm starting to put all the kits together to ship out this weekend. They'll go out Monday at the latest. Some might go out on the weekend. So they will all be out. Fortunately, this black I wonder if Roxana's watching. Oh, Roxana.
she's getting ready for her craft fair.
Oh, there's different Roxana, but yes,
Oh.
she is. And she went to work today and they sent her
Did she?
home.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
They did send her home.
Oh, good.
So because her head was just hurting. It's hard when you're sitting in front of the computer.
That's
and,
right. Yeah.
Well, and works in a school.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't be
noise-
surprised if she had a concussion.
She does. She was
Well,
told
then-
she has a slight concussion.
Well,
So
then
the-
you gotta follow concussion protocols, and that's
Yeah,
not
she's-
going back to work like the next day and sitting in front of a computer.
She's not a hockey player.
Yeah. Well,
She's
still-
the doctor did say 24 hours, so she did stay home yesterday. She thought she would be okay to go today, but it's just so noisy and you know what
yeah.
it's like in a school. So she was just getting a really bad headache. So her boss sent her home and told her not to come back until Monday.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yes, Keiko, I will include line drawings for this sheep.
Cow.
Oh yeah, the cow. Well, I will for the sheep too, though.
Oh, for the face, you mean?
Because, well, does the sheep have face? I'm looking. Yeah, it does. It's got a face, right? The sheep does.
Yeah, he's got a little wiggly line and a little
He's got a
nose.
wiggly line and a nose, but a lot of people will trust me, want the line drawing, so. So I will do that. Now, I am not going to do the other side black. This is a one-sided black and white cow. It just wasn't able to grow black spots on the other side. So we're just going to leave it at that. Because it really doesn't need it. As long as the back is, you know, finished and looks nice, it's okay. Which it does. Now I'm just gonna do the little nostrils on it. Just by following the scoring lines that Deb put in for me. What did she say? No screens for 1 to 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Oh, really? No, really? Well, yeah, she's not gonna get away with that. Are you kidding me? You'll go back to work on Monday and sit in front of the screens again. I think it was more just the noise from everything. We had an emergency broadcast, you know those things?
Yesterday?
Lord love a duck. I was sitting here painting away, minding my own business, and the shrill
Yeah.
jumped, and I went, oh, it's just the emergency broadcasting system, right? Doing a check or whatever practice thing.
We were
And
out
then-
for lunch when that happened and everybody's phone in the restaurant went off.
Oh Lord. And then I swear, not 1 minute after it stopped, it did it on the television.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, can't get away from that. I mean, they are good things to have, but they should warn you that they're coming on.
When it's a test, yeah, it's just,
Well, yeah, because I mean, that could really give the elderly a start, right?
Mhm.
I'm elderly, I know, and it did give me. I'm just doing this nose, and I am doing it with this little tiny script liner from Chris.
I'm glad you scored those.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier for you guys
Yes, it will.
with
So
them
they're the same
score.
size.
I mean, I'm messing it up a little bit and it's scored. Okay. Oh, so I was talking to Lindsay at Covered Distributing because I want to start incorporating some more stencils into some of the home decor ones. So she's so I said to her, can I just get a bunch from you, like order so many from you, and then because I want to ship them in the kit. And she said, yeah, no problem, that sounds great. So she's giving them to us at a discount and everything.
Oh,
So
nice.
it'll be really nice. Really nice. She's giving it to us at a really good price. And then because I don't want, otherwise can't you really use them, because I don't want people to have to pay shipping from me and then having to pay shipping from them. So this way they'll all come in the same one. All right, there's this, not, I almost put that in my Diet Coke. Okay. Now we've got this little bird. We're just going to paint everything up now. Then we can put it all away. So I actually did the bird first in black, but it blended in too much with everything else. So that's why I ended up doing another one in red. I wanted to do the heart too. And I even have a tag.
Wow, look at you.
Organized.
I know it's a little scary, people. I promise I won't do this too often. But yes. And I want to thank everybody. Everybody is so good at. There's been a lot of controversy on Facebook about people using other people's designs and making things, and it's turned into quite a fiasco. You guys are all so good at when you put something up saying, Deb Mishima design, thanks Deb Mishima. So just wanted to thank everybody. That is really very sweet of you. Don't get sucked into the drama, ladies. Do not get sucked into the drama.
There sure is a lot of it.
There's a lot of drama. We don't need any part of it.
No.
Now I did Rookwood Red. I think Rookwood Red is just such a beautiful Christmas color. So I did the bird and this little heart here. I had put I did the red berries, which I love. And then I put a few little red berries here, and of course the red bird. And then there was no red down here, and it was bugging me. It was driving me nuts. I was thinking it doesn't look right. It looks off, and then I realized I needed more red. So I put a red heart here. So it just kind of finishes it off really nicely. So we're going to
Keeps it all nice and balanced.
It does. We need it all balanced, ladies. So we're going to do the bird and the heart and the berries red. We're even going to paint them. Now I have to do both sides of the bird because you see that on the other side. And especially if you're giving them away as gifts or in craft fairs or something, you want your piece to look all finished. I think all these kind of little things make really nice little hostess gifts too. Or let's say you're having a little get together with, a bunch of girlfriends.
Or Secret Santa gifts.
Secret Santa gifts. Wouldn't you love to get one of these as a Secret Santa gift?
Yes.
I know. The smaller, the houses and the smaller trees, a lot of people were buying for host and hostess gifts, and the extra little gifts you put under the tree instead of chocolates or wine.
Mm-hmm.
Watching everything leading up to our hockey game tonight. We have a hockey game tonight. Not us personally. I don't play it anymore. I fall down and hurt myself. But our Vancouver Canucks NHL team. So we have both sides done.
Who are they playing tonight?
Tonight they're playing Calgary.
Oh, the Flames.
Good. Yes, Rhonda, it is ugly. We're not getting involved in it. We're going to just stay away from all the ugliness and the drama. I don't want any drama in my group. I have just the best group of ladies. So we have, oops, those two. Just gonna make sure the sides are looking okay. Okay, now the berries. So I take, these berries. Now these ones are smaller. I found smaller ones than those other ones. So I'm just going to.
More dollar store?
Yeah, this one was Dollarama. Dollarama is finally just now putting out their Christmas stuff. I tell you, they're so late.
Really? Ours has been out since like before Halloween.
No, ours is just putting it out. I tell you, it's pain. So they're bright and shiny, and I'm really not a fan of the really bright shiny berries. So I could really just take some Rookwood Red and brush it over them. I try and have a whole bunch done. And then I just let it dry and then just pull them off, and I just have these really nice pretty colored berries that don't look plastic. Otherwise they look plastic,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really want them to look plastic. I mean, some people really like them. It's just not something that I like. So if you like them, feel free to leave them shiny. They just don't kind of go with the whole rusticy theme, right?
Right.
So yeah, so everybody, you're all responsible. That is your homework, is to go into the group and just say if there's anything that you would like to see me do before the end of December. Taking requests. Might not be able to fill them all, but we'll see what we can do. And yes, I am going to do, Rhonda's going to bring Hobby Lobby and check out our Dollarama. Got a deal. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Welcome to my world.
I know. I did that at Deb's today. I was over there this morning and I was talking to her and I got distracted, and then I said, what was I saying? She goes, I have no idea.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
I know, exactly, right? So you can see the difference. Now see how these do have to dry, but see how they're really not that really bright red, shiny.
Yeah.
Now they're really pretty color. So I'm just going to put them right there to dry. And I also took, if I can find, oh, here they are. Now on the top here, they're teeny tiny berries, and they actually, I can't find berries that tiny.
Oh, those
So
are that's the Canadian Tire one.
this is the Canadian Tire one. So what I did was, believe it or not, let's just take a little, I pulled these little berries off, put them on a little piece of tape, and snow and all, they've got snow on them, splattered on them.
Because those ones are really pinky.
They're quite pinky, but they're the right size. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do, ladies.
Yeah.
So I'm taking these ones and I'm doing the same thing with them. Right over the snow and everything, because I'm actually going to splatter them with snow, so you won't notice that I you know, am going over the snow. So whoops, stay on there. This is what I will be sending you also. And it's up to you whether you want to, leave them pinky, or if you want to paint them with the Rookwood red. This one does not want to stay on it, does it? Stay there, stay.
So it sticks to your finger.
That sticks to my finger. Okay, well, we're just gonna move that over here now. I mean, it is, look at it, this really does not want to stick on here. Okay, so now these ones are all done too for the little bird. I'm just getting messier and messier, aren't I? The beak on this little guy, I did in black. I just figured. I tried it in the yellow. I didn't really like the yellow because there was absolutely nothing else in this whole design that even came remotely close. So that's why I went black. I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to show you the difference in something. Okay, so that one's done. Now we just have to paint this, and I just painted this desert sand. And this is just a little tag that I got that came in those boxes that I found. Ooh, I bought something today. So at the
Surprise!
I was at Dollarama, and again, they're putting out all their Christmas stuff, and they have these really nice box of snowflakes.
I never saw those.
I am the lucky one. But aren't they pretty? Anyway, they were $3, and I think there's 12 of them. So yeah, I thought those were so pretty. So I did, of course, buy as many as I could.
I better go back and check.
There is none left.
Not in your store.
Deb Antonik, if you're listening,
Don't bother going.
don't bother. No, they had just started putting them out, so
You can just take them to her and she can cut her own.
well, yeah, exactly. And she does, right? She doesn't need to buy snowflakes from there. So I just did this little tag in desert sand. So I'm gonna just slip that there, that there. Now it's all the painting done. Let me look. Sure, I painted everything. Oh, the feet. So again, I just used those craft sticks. I'm trying to think, where did I put them? That's maybe the one thing that I didn't haul out.
It's filed under C for craft stick.
Well,
Or tongue depressor.
Yeah.
yeah, because they are the bigger ones, the wider. Where did I put those little babies?
Right where you would figure you wouldn't forget.
Oh, here, they're right here. Normally I would find them lying on the floor somewhere, but again, I cleaned. So not on the floor this time. And I literally just did the whole thing and then cut it. just where the length that I wanted it, just like I did with the brown cow or the sheep. The brown cow I did brown leg with little cream colored hoofs. So cute. I'll just do this. Oh yeah, Dollarama is a great store.
If you get there before Deb.
They got there before me. Yeah. Exactly. But Dollar Tree they can have the exact same thing at Dollar Tree and Dollarama. Everything at Dollar Tree is $1.50. But if you go to Dollarama, like those those flat rolling pins that I used, they were $2 at Dollarama.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Wow, ours never actually got any.
Oh.
Yeah, and we didn't have any down here either.
You know, I sold all of those at the craft fair.
Oh, really? Good for you.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
I was gonna have like an auction or a sale of everything that I was,
That was
I
left
had-
over?
that I hadn't finished selling, right? Because I did have a lot, but I sold them all. So now no auction.
Nice. What did you sell them for?
Those ones,
The rolling pins, yeah.
$10, I think.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they only cost me like $2 to make, right?
Yeah,
So I made $8 on each one.
that's all right.
Okay. I'm hoping I don't get any of this on me. I'm just gonna wipe that off. Now we have to do the eyes on this adorable little moose head.
Cow.
Cow.
Oh,
Hey, that's what you can do next.
I've called it a
haven't Googled-
sheep. I've called it a cow. What am I gonna call it next?
But you can do
I
a
would
moose
love
next.
if you would do a moose next.
Oh,
Yeah,
I could do a moose next, couldn't
you
I?
could.
We could.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool. Oh, now I have to do a dang moose. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Rhonda Hostler says a sheep. I already did a sheep, Rhonda. You saw the sheep. Didn't you see the sheep? Hasn't everybody seen the sheep? But before I do the eyes, I want to distress all this, okay? I'm going to use the vintage photo, but then I'm gonna go back again with a little bit of the walnut stain. I know, I'm a rebel. Just before I do, I think I want to sand right where I did this black a little bit more. I just want to make sure the edges are sanded nice, especially where the black is. I don't like the black to be too harsh, so I will end up sanding over that just a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the ears here. Just going around the edges, you can see like that. Yes, but you called this cow a moose and a sheep. I like the idea of moose. I know, now I have to do a nose. Dab, I'm gonna need antlers. I wonder if the antlers, if I have, mind you, I want different antlers. I have an idea for some really cute antlers that are totally different because I don't want to do the same, right?
Well, you
Right.
can't have, your moose can't have the same antlers as your reindeer.
No, totally
No.
different. So now I'm gonna, okay, I'll do a moose next, ladies.
Awesome.
That's because now I feel like I have to.
You do, yeah.
I know.
It's your fault.
I just took my 320 grit, and as you can see, I went over this black a little bit. It just really softens it. I'm also going to do the same thing with this red. And just soften it a little bit. I don't like it when things are not really jump out at you. Unless that's how I designed the piece. I didn't design this piece for all the colors to jump out at you. So I've softened this one all up too. I'm gonna do the muzzle. Is that what it's called on a cow? muzzle. It is now. Sorry, I'm just doing it over the garbage so that I don't get it on everything. I think I'll do both sides of the cow's ears. So no matter which side you look at, they both look good. Okay. Now we can distress. So I'm gonna just go around like this first. So I'm just taking my ink pad and I'm going around like this. And then I'm going to take my brush, work it into this. And again, I started doing this with my finger just to kind of guide it so it doesn't, I don't slip and, you know, all the way in. I'm gonna go around it along the edges. And then I kind of came on just a little bit on the outside of each black spot. Okay, and then I just want to go into this walnut stain. I want to show you the color of this. It is so cool. I'm going to take a little bit of it off of here. And it's
Unplugged by that.
really pretty color, so I'm just going to go add a little bit. I'm just going to mute here. I'm just going to mute everybody. So if you want to talk, just unmute yourself. Mute all. Hopefully I'm not muting me. No, I'm still here. You can hear me all right. Okay. So I just went over just a little bit, just to add a little bit more distressing to this. Now I'm going to go back into my vintage photo. Oh, actually, I should do both sides, right? I was going to finish this off properly. Just because I think it's important. Oh, I just finished a piece for my very last piece ever for Pixelated Palette. Yeah. It is chicken. Yeah, I actually am going to do either a chicken or a rooster. I haven't decided which one. Probably a chicken, I'm thinking. But that is also on my list to do with these surfaces. So I did both sides of that. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of this onto the ear. I actually thought, and this is something that you can all do, is to, you can rust it a little bit. The black, you can add a little bit of, pounce a little bit of burnt umber and raw cyan on it and make it look a little rusty if you want. I was going to do it, but I was worried that I might, mess it up. And then I wouldn't have anything to show you today. And I just literally designed this afternoon or this morning. So. So we gave the face a little bit of distressing. And you can see it's not a whole lot. I'm not doing a whole lot on these pieces. Now I'm going to do a little bit of black plum on this. The heart here, I forgot to give it a really light sand, so I'm just going to do that just to kind of break up that real brightness. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I want to dry brush. So I'm going to dry brush the cheeks on here. And I'm going to use Rookwood Red. Now you can use dried clay, Rookwood red, whatever is your go-to cheek color. I actually think I'm going to do dried clay first and then add a little bit of Rookwood red just to make it pop a bit. I'll use this one. Load this a little bit. This will give it just a really nice cheek color without it being too dark right away. And then I can add in the Rookwood red just in areas, certain areas on this, just to make it pop a little bit more. You can see I'm coming quite high up on the muzzle. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of that Rookwood red. I'm using the same dirty brush. You don't have to keep changing brushes. I'm just going to add a little bit of Rookwood red. You can see I did it a little bit on here, just so when I add this, just kind of sort of makes it blend in that little bit more. Then I'm going to do down the muzzle. I'm getting the strangest things on this computer. It's just crazy things keep popping up that I really don't want to see. Okay, so we did the little cheeks on here. I'm going to do the mouth, and I'm going to do it in the dried clay. I'm going to pick up a little bit. I found that the Rookwood red was just really too bright for it. So, but the dried clay gave it a really nice mouth, and it is scored there too. So you know, you're not going too crazy with it. It's good. I want to take my this walnut stayed? No, my oh, that was a little damp. It's allowed to be damp. I tell you, if you ever get a little bit of damp in your these oxides, it really brings the color back. So I just want to add just a little bit more now. And this is a vintage photo. So after I did the cheeks, I want to do a little bit on this mouth too. So I'm just kind of dirtying that up a little bit, and I'm going to do the same thing just around the face a little bit more too. I'm going to pull it right over the ears like that. There. Make sure that this is right. There. Okay. Okay, oh, a little berries. Now we're going to do the eyes and the eyelashes and the hair, and then this one will be all done. Just kind of position this so I can see where I want to put the eyes. Yes, I will have it on the line drawing where they should go, because the eyes are not scored, because I never do eyes the same way twice. So, but I will do it in a line drawing for you. I'm just going to use my 18-aught liner. See how I did the eyes. How did I do these eyes? And now I'm just freehanding them, okay? And cows to me always have these kind of sad eyes. So that's why I'm doing them this way. Can't hear anybody. No one's talking to me. How come no one's talking to me?
Because we're all intently watching.
Oh, are you scared the
And then
bejesus-
you muted us.
Well, I muted everybody and then
Yeah.
just said you just to unmute yourself when you want to talk to me. I haven't done these eyes for a while. I've been doing a lot of the just 2 dots for eyes. I tell you, they're a heck of a lot easier.
And they don't require eyelashes.
They are a heck of a lot easier. To everybody who hates doing my eyelashes, you're welcome.
I love how they look. Yeah, it just takes practice to get them right.
It does take practice. Okay, so let's do the other one.
That's my problem. I can never get one side to look the same as the other.
Oh, mine never do. Are you kidding me? That's how my eyes, and I ended up having this kind of reputation for doing these big eyes. It's
Mhm.
because
Because
one
they
would be
grew.
bigger than the other, and then I'd have to go and do the other one, and then I ended, yeah.
Same here.
The ever-growing eyeballs.
Yeah, it's not because, I'm so good at it. Because I mess up too.
They remind me of precious moments.
Oh, precious moment. Yeah, precious
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all there is to these eyes.
That's all.
They're
That's all.
super easy. I'm gonna do just a little eyebrows. And then we're gonna do the eyelashes. And
Oh,
again,
no.
Here it comes.
I'm sorry, but
No, you're not.
actually missed doing eyelashes. I haven't done them for a while. I keep going to dip my brush into my Diet Coke. Will not do.
That's why you need to have a drink with a lid on it.
I know, I really do. So you can see I'm just flicking. I'm just flicking this,
Flicking your brush.
flicking my brush. Honestly, people, I just barely touched the surface. Roxanne actually sat down beside me one day to learn how to do it. And now she can do really well. See, I need in-house lessons, everybody. In-house lessons. One-on-one. Come on over to Penticton. Okay, so aren't they adorable little eyes? See? Now I'm just going to take a little bit of the Snow White, which I have right here. Scare myself when I'm organized sometimes. How come even when you put the lid on, it still doesn't come out? You gotta poke a hole in the dried paint. Okay. Now I'm just going to do like a little C stroke. Not even that. Or like a little. Just very fine. The smaller, the lighter you touch the surface, the thinner the stroke's going to be. There. And those cute little eyes. Okay.
Can you hold it up to the camera? Aw, those are sweet.
Cute little eyes, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna do hair. So I used white and black to do the hair because I wanted it to show up on the ears too. Maybe I'll kind of bring this down a little bit. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted it to show, so. I actually really like doing hair. Just really thin.
But you do your hair like you do your eyelashes.
Yeah. Really cute though.
Yes, very.
Sorry. Now I'm gonna add white, do some white strokes because then they'll show up on the ears. And you can do, if you find the white is too harsh, you can use like, bleach sand or something like that. But I'm making sure that I put some in here so it just all works together. Otherwise, people will think, why does he have white hair on his ears? Oh, that one I got a little carried away with. That's okay. I think as soon as you add the hair, it just does something adorable to it.
Mm-hmm. It really does add.
Okay. So that's done. Yay. Okay. Now I am going to splatter these. Am I gonna? Nope. First I'm gonna do the white on his little nostrils. There. It's like that. And I gave him freckles because cows should have freckles when they're cute and adorable. And I gave him white ones just because it's Christmas. And I mean, this really is just random. Sometimes I hate where I put them and I go, ugh, but I'm okay. Okay. So we want these to dry. I think I'll put that there, that there. Those are done. The cow is done. Let's do this bird. So I took black plum and I just shaded it. Instead of distressing it, I shaded it. You can probably use black to distress it, like a black ink pad to distress it if you want. I have one called Black Suit. Oh, should we try it? Would you please include a kit for the black and white cow in my order? Yes, I can. Let's see what this black suit is like, ladies. So we're going to try this because why not? Oh, I actually like that. Oh, I like that. See, look.
What about the country chic wax you got?
Oh, the distressing,
The dark sealing wax or
No.
whatever it's called?
it is called, I have it right here, and you know what? How bad is this? Let's pay like $80 for a little tiny thing, and then forget that you have it. It's antiquing wax. I never remember that I have this. Like never. I never remember. Let's see. This is weird stuff, I tell you. You have to,
Yeah, it's almost like it's got a coating on the top.
yeah,
Kind of like shoe polish.
yeah, it does. Oh, you know what? You can use that too. So you can use black plum. If you want to just shade it, use your shader and just do a shading around it. You can use, I like this black soot. Soot. This black soot is quite neat. So, yeah, look at, isn't that neat? Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on this heart with the black soot. Oops, wrong one. I want this one. Go around the edge. Okay. Done. I'm just going to give him a little white eye. And we're going to put these over here. 2. Okay, now what are we going to do? What did I do today when I put this all? Oh, I know. Let's do this tag. We're just going to get this stuff all out of the way. And I used Vintage Photo for around this. And then I actually think I used a little bit of the walnut stain. And again, I'm just kind of guiding it a little bit with my finger. Deanna, when is your I almost said garage sale, craft sale?
Next weekend,
Hmm.
the 25th and 26th.
Ah, I see. So are you looking forward to it? Are you all organized for it?
No,
I see. Oh, so I'm going to use a little bit of the walnut stain too. So I did Vintage Photo, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of this. Oh, you know what? I think I put the wrong lids on.
oh no.
I did. Oh, okay. La 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 la. No, I didn't. Or did I? Yeah, I did. That's Vintage Photo. This is walnut stain. But you see, it's just, I think this is a really neat color. Just add a little bit of it in these corners. I was wondering if it was going to be kind of a yellowy tone, but it's kind of a really neat brown. Isn't that a pretty? I like that. Looks very aged. And then I wrote, see, look what I wrote. Mooey Christmas instead of Merry Christmas because the cow
You wrote it or you stamped it?
stamped it. And I should get brownie points right now, ladies, because I said cow instead of, moose, sheep, dog, horse, whatever. So, yeah, so I just did Mooey Christmas. Oh, I'm getting very good at stamping in straight lines. Where's the E? Oh, there's the Y. Oh, right here. It's in my hand. Louis. Now that I said that, I'll probably do one upside down or something. Louis. Christmas instead of Merry Christmas, just in case somebody didn't really know what I meant. Louis, oh, come here, you. Come here, Lucy. Okay. Louis Christmas. I'm gonna go over here. See. Have you ever done stamping and realized you spelled something wrong? You go, oh, yeah. I love it when you see people who get tattoos and the tattoo artists have spelled it wrong. R I S T T and now you don't have to use stamps, of course. You can use just write it out. Use one of your Micron pens. There, oh, look it. I did an E. Nobody gonna tell me?
I was
Look
gonna tell you, but I was muted.
You can unmute yourself, fortunately.
I just did, but it was too late.
Where's
Did you
the A?
make a
Where's-
boo-boo?
No, don't be silly.
She put an E instead of an A
Uh-oh,
for Christmas.
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 Squeeze that S in there.
I did. Whew, there, just got it. Okay, so movie Christmas. So that's done. Now we can start putting this all together, I think. I think we're all ready for it.
Are
These
those
were the-
different stamps?
Nope.
No, I
I
mean-
just I have alphabets and I have lowercase.
Oh, okay,
That's all.
cool.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna, do you guys want a sneak peek of what I did for pixelated palette?
Of course.
Okay. I used all pixelated palette stuff. I used pixelated palette, surface, embellishments, stencils, everything, just because it's their, for Cupboard Distributing, just because it's their very last one. So I
That's,
want,
that's really sad.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
Is. Now I did a 3D again. I like to have the head a little bit up from the surface just because I think it looks kind of neat. So you can take a button or you know, if you have just a little round thingy. Trying to think of what I'm gonna use. What did
I thought you were showing us what you did for pixelated
Well,
palette.
I'm going to, but I have to get up to get the little round thingy.
Oh,
So, oh, I found, look what I found.
oh, the wet wipes.
White?
Yeah. See, you look for one thing and you find another. Well, I think I'm just gonna use a button. So I'm just gonna use a button to keep the head off. Oh, okay, so don't tell anyone. So anyway, this, oh, I don't know if you can.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so cute.
that
so,
is cute.
Yeah.
Is that on a one of the breadboard type surfaces?
No, this is quite tall. This is like 12 inches.
Oh,
but,
okay.
It's a tag. It's a.
Oh,
one of their-
wow.
Oh, okay.
One of their gift tags.
Yeah. And
And
is
then
your snowy one piece?
So I didn't have one piece, so I used the oval and the circle. However, Cupboard Distributing is cutting it out exactly this shape in one piece for me.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That is cute.
That
Yeah.
is
Good
really
job.
cute.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh,
You're
I'm
hired.
melting. I'm hired. I'm melting plastic here. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this right here. I'm gonna glue the muzzle on. So when I glued it, you can see I lined the bottom, the top of the mouth up with the bottom here, just so that it was all, nothing showed from underneath. Cute little face. Okay, and then glue that on. See, I don't actually do anything in the actual order when I am designing these things. Gosh, only know.
Well, how could you? Because you don't really know what you're going to do.
Exactly. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And we all know that there is a tendency to rip things off.
Exactly.
So, yeah. We're gonna let that dry just while we make this bow. This is just a really simple, small bow. I'm gonna show you how I did that.
You always say that. This is really simple.
It is, it's a really simple. Small bow. So hope everybody avails themselves of the very last pixelated palette. However, Lindsay did say there was new and exciting things coming.
Oh,
I'm not sure what that means,
hmm.
but it sounds interesting. So we'll
Mhm.
see.
The pixelated palette is just full of so many patterns.
I
Mhm.
know, I know. Now it's gone.
Is it because not enough people were ordering it?
No, I think they had a big thing. I think it just got to be
Probably too much.
too much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Spanish moss because really Spanish, moss with the moose just really went
The cow.
well. The cow. I am like the most fun to watch, aren't I? Like,
You
I'm the
are.
You are almost
the
like
most-
Carol Burnett.
Never a dull moment.
Carol Burnett. Ah, that was
Uh-oh.
probably
Uh-oh,
you gotta-
we're showing our age now.
the best sitcom with Tim Conway
Oh
and
yeah,
Harvey Korman
Korman.
and
Vicki Lawrence.
just the best. And none of them could control themselves. They were the absolute worst. They would kill themselves laughing during during all the skits.
How could you not? It's so like,
I know, so funny.
I wish
so
they
I'm-
had stuff like that today.
I know. So I'm using just a couple different fabrics. I'm doing the unbleached cotton because again, this did not need a whole lot. So the unbleached cotton, I'm just gonna cut that so it doesn't get in my way.
we actually have a channel in Canada that shows all the old shows.
We do. It's called the Me TV.
Me TV, yeah.
Mm.
Leave It to Beaver, My Three Sons,
Perry Mason,
all
Carol
the
Burnett.
all the old cowboy ones, Gunsmoke, and
Yeah.
all those, like everything. My
Wagon
father,
Train.
yeah,
Have Gun Will Travel.
Bonanza, dum dum dum
Bonanza.
dum dum.
Yeah. The Love Boat.
Yeah. Did you see
I think we
Chris's
have a
profile?
channel like that too.
Do you?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, Arlene says, did you guys see our Chris's 12 Days of Christmas? Aren't they? Isn't it cute? It is so sweet.
I liked her little Mortimer Moose.
Oh, I know. I watched that the other day. I thought it was so cute. Whoops. Why I keep picking up these horrible scissors. Oh, there.
Well, you need to get rid of the horrible scissors.
I know. I really should I just have to sharpen them actually.
Oh.
So I have this, I have the unbleached cotton, and then I have this really pretty kind of tartany color. And then I'm looking to see what I did. Oh, and then I did a little bit of this black and beige color. Here it is here. So kind of this black and beige. So a little bit of it in here. Even though there's like several layers, it's still doesn't stick out, like it doesn't look too bulky for this small piece. I guess because I'm probably cutting things small. And then I added a little bit more. You know me, I just keep adding details. So I added a little bit more of this Spanish moss because I just thought it would look good in there. A little bit more Spanish moss and then some cheesecloth. And literally I'm just tearing a piece off of this because I like that look. I'm just kind of pulling it a bit like this And then just sticking it on like that. Then we're gonna tie it up and then we'll trim it down. Let's get rid of this. Oh, let's use these horrible scissors again. Okay. Now I've forgotten where I am. Oh yeah, I did tie a knot, okay. Let's not forget too much. Okay, and then I like to, so see how wide it is here?
Yes, how do
Yeah.
you fix that now? What do you do?
So I take it and leave it so it's straight up and then just push down as
Okay,
hard as I can, as hard as I can on the center. And flatten it.
you flatten it, but it's still stacked.
Yes, but it isn't stacked, it's nearly as much, like it's way better. Now it just looks, it looks kind of messy, right? It just doesn't really look like a whole lot. So I'm just gonna start separating this a little bit. Start with the unbleached cotton and then pull on this tartan.
So
And
you
then
just
the-
start at the bottom and work your way up,
yeah, and then just work my way up.
and you're just pulling them apart.
Yep, I'm just separating them. Like that. And then this Spanish moss that's in here. And then the cheesecloth. And now I'm just gonna, I'm not using those scissors. I'm just gonna trim this a little bit. I'm just gonna start,
Give it a haircut.
really needs one. Oh. And you can kind of dingle fritz with it a bit. Just to kind of get it the way, you know, so you want a lot of the little, see, now I'm gonna just start pulling it around, right? So it's more even, but you can see how that looks really cute now. So I'm gonna take my sheep.
Cow.
Oh, sheeps. Ah, where do I get that Black and Beige fabric from? I get all my fabric from
Jubilee.
Jubilee. From, from Jubilee,
Jubilee
Fabrics
Homespun.
from Jubilee Fabrics in the States. They're awesome. They have the most beautiful fabric. It's all homespun fabric. It's just, I just love it. It's great. I'm gonna,
She gets it delivered by the semi truck.
I do. I think I ordered 67 yards last time. So I'm just gonna, I just put a blob of glue on the back of this and the center of the knot, or the center of the bow. Then I just want to make sure that that goes, that sticks.
And you don't want a floppy bow.
You do not. So see how I like to fluff? I always like to fluff. Now, some people like rag bows, and I will do a rag bow. I don't do them that much. But I will do a rag bow for you because they are quite a bit different than this, and they're really easy, like so easy. I just don't like them as much. They're just not kind of my style. Now
I don't
want
even know what it is.
a rag bow. Well,
Yeah.
they're just, instead of having, you know, the loops and everything, you just kind of stick one here, like you just keep going, like Xing them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're just not my style as much. Now I have these, got these from the dollar store. I had no idea whatever I was gonna do with them. However, look how pretty they looked in this bowl.
Did you get those Dollarama?
Dollar Tree.
Oh, stop shopping at Dollar Tree.
Well, I'm sorry. So I'm just cutting some off, cutting 2 pieces off. And these will come in the kits, of course.
Awesome.
And then I just glued them on. Oh, these are plastic, so I had to make sure they wouldn't melt. I just did 1, 2. Hold that down.
Well, ladies, I have to say goodnight because we are going for dinner for
You're going
my-
for your birthday dinner?
Yes, we are. So
You
I
have
will
a
catch-
great time.
thank you. I'll catch the rest on the replay.
Alrighty, have a good dinner.
Thank
Say hi
you.
to hubby and son.
I will do that.
Okay,
Thanks for all the birthday wishes yesterday.
Awesome. Have a good dinner.
Thank you. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna, these are the little berries that I did. Are these them? Where are the little berries that I did? Oh, they're over here. So these are the little berries that I did. Yes, Deb does the rag. Deb Atnick likes the rag bows. She's been doing the rag bows. Okay, now I'm just gluing these on, and these are the ones that we did in Rookwood Red. We just painted right over it. Right over it. I'm just gonna glue these on. These really are so easy to make. And it's so easy to take things that look quite plain and have them look really cute. See, isn't that pretty now? And then we will splatter it with snow, so it'll look even better. I did struggle with the tail. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the tail on this. So you can see I just took a rope and frayed the ends and put it on, and it worked really awesome. Oh, I think I'm gonna use this one. This is thickerer. So I just unwound, kind of separated these 4 strands that they've wound together, and then pulled it all apart. Frayed them, if you will. And you can actually, I keep meaning to do this. I want to get a comb. Oh, you know what I bet would work good? Where did I put them? I buy these little mascara wand things that you can use for mascara, and I buy them to help clean, you know, the ferrule. Sometimes you can get a little bit of paint up here. And I bet you could use those to really brush this up too. Then I just took a little bit of fabric. Where is it? Oh, this is what I used. So I have this, they've dyed burlap now in the store, which is nice. They've got green and red and whatever. I just took the red and I tied it just at the top where I did this fraying, just to kind of hold it there. And it also adds a little detail onto the tail. Cut that up. Oh, those are the bad scissors. We won't cut it that. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to just trim this up a little bit because I don't want the bottom of it to be quite that long. Oh, I'm just going to fray that a little bit more, pull them apart. And again, use a comb, you can use those little mascara wands, you can buy them at the dollar store. Take a little dabble do ya right there. And hold that on there. And then now you can leave your tail hanging out like that if you want. I added just a little dab just on the inside. Whoops, and I kind of wanted mine on it. But you don't have to, I mean, you can do anything you want, right? You can, if you want yours just to hang off. Okay, and then I used a rusty bell. Ugh. Just at the top of the tail there. And as you're doing things, you can clean them up. That's what's hanging down a little bit. Oops. I'm going to take my Mooey Christmas and I'm going to just glue it just right under the bell, the bow there. I just run a little line. Hold it under like that. And then you can take our heart. I know we have somewhere here. La, 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 la. Where'd the heart go? See, again, end up. The trouble when you do this kind of when you do crafts and not just painting, you end up with so much around you because you're always grabbing for things. Where's my little heart? I have a little heart that goes here. Anybody see it there? Did I put it back in here? No. I put it over here. No. Yeah. We'll ignore the heart for a minute. It'll just all of a sudden pop up. I just know it will. As I'm doing things. Oh, here it is. Told you. Okay, and so I just attached it here. And that just brings the red in. Balances everything. I'll do it this way. I think I'll do it that way. Okay. I'm going to take the feet. No, I've lost the feet. It's the feet. And I'm just going to cut them. So I just took a regular pair of scissors and cut them. And I used the one to measure the other one. So they were the same length. I'm just going to give them a really light sanding around the edge. Just to rough them up a little bit. And I'm also just going to sand a little bit just on the top so they aren't just really bright black. And we're going to glue those on. So I just added a little bead at the top here. Oh, one side. Oh, well. Put it on. Cows have little legs. I think to support their big bodies, so their legs have to be smaller. That makes sense. And then one on this side. Sure they're the same. Okay, now the bird, I just took a little bit of cheesecloth. Right here. And again, I'm just going to rip a little piece off. You can cut it if you want. I'm just gonna literally rip a little piece off. I just kind of like that effect. So it looks like this, quite a mess. I'm just gonna take it in the middle, fold it over, and glue it on at about there. And then I took a little bit. I think I'll trim this up just a little bit. Just cut it. And then if the edge looks too perfect like this does, yeah, just pull it a little bit. Like that. And then I took a little bit of Sweet Annie. Now, I will not be putting Sweet Annie in it because I don't really have hardly, and this is it. This is it for my Sweet Annie. So that is the only thing that will not be in the kit is this Sweet Annie. I'm just gonna glue a couple of little pieces like that. Then I'm going to take those 3 little berries, those 3 teeny tiny little berries, and I'm going to glue them on. Ah, my fingers got stuck.
No.
There. So I've glued those 3 little berries on. Whoopsies. Oh, I have I have glue web. Okay. Ah, look at the glue web. Wonder why I have so much glue web this time. Wonder if that means my glue gun is not as hot. So I attached it to here, and all I did was I took a little bit of the Spanish moss, just a little bit, and I glued it there like that. And be careful not to hurt your little fingers. Put that down a little bit. And then I took our little bird, around a bead of glue along the bottom. And I just held it on. Now I'm hoping that it actually stays there forever. It's really good glue, so I think I have. I think it will just stay. It seems quite solid on this one, like see, it's really solid, so I'm thinking it'll stay just fine. Now the only thing left to do is splatter the bejingles out of this and then just add a little bit of Snow Tech. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do it over this just because I don't want any of that Spanish moss getting on anything. I'm just looking to make sure that I do everything. This. Yes, okay, so now we can just splatter. Now, I splattered with Snow White on first, and then I went over with some Snow Tech. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to splatter with a little bit of Snow White. Oh, and you know what? I think my water is turned quite black. Probably doesn't make for really good white snow, so I'm just gonna get some fresh water. Just a second. Talk amongst yourself. There, and only because I always like to use a damp brush. I'm just gonna dip it in, take a little piece of paper towel and just press on it. I'm not gonna rub it off. I'm just gonna do a light press. Now I'm gonna just hold my brush. I don't want to be too close, otherwise the splatter doesn't go right. I want to come back a bit and splatter these. And I want it on the bell, on the heart, on this mooey Christmas. I'm not gonna do go out of my way to do some on the little feetsies. Little feetsies. Sound like I'm 12. Okay. I'm gonna do some on the bird, just covering his eyes. Now I don't want to get it on his face so much, so I'm just covering it up. I'm just using my finger. You can use paper towel if you like. And I'm going to do a little bit on here. I am also going to be going over this with Snow Tech, just to really make this bow pop. I'm going to come down with the camera just a little bit so you can see how it's really softening it up and making it look very Christmassy. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to use this little end now. Let's make sure I take the excess off, pick up a little bit of Snow Tech on here. Like that. And I want to splatter this bow. Really want to make sure I get some Snow Tech on this bow. And I kind of lift up the little bow parts. Do a little bit more on that berry. There. So it looks like it's got just a really nice load of snow on it from the Snow Tech. Now I want to just take it and add some Snow Tech here and there on it. I'm gonna put a little bit on his ears. I love adding this little bit of Snow Tech. This really makes these pop. A little bit up here, up here. I'm gonna put some on his hiney. And the bell, and add a little bit onto this nesting material here. Make sure that these greeneries have got some on it. The heart. Is that it? Bit of height in here. There. And that's it. That is our little Mooey Christmas cow. There, see, I got it right, ladies. I got it right. So here we are. These are our two side by side. Now you can, if you want, you can hang these. I'm using them. I'm just going to leave them as shelf sitters because I don't know. I just really kind of like them as shelf sitters. Again, very easy to do. They are on the website if you want them. You can choose this one or the brown one. I will put the brown one up just in case somebody does want the brown one, which is Cowbells Ring, Are You Listening? This one.
Oh, I want both.
So there. So we have both of them here. Okay, this one doesn't have, I wonder if I should add a little something up here. Oh, here I go again. Okay, let me just come up to me. Ta-da! Hello. So yeah, so I will put the brown one up too. This one is already on there. It's $15. I will include it if you've got an order already. I'm shipping them all out this weekend, so I will just include it in the order. I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this lesson. I think these little cows are so super cute. Next Thursday, we're going to be doing a home decor item, and it's going to be, no kit. I'm just using kind of this placky kind of a surface. So just so you can, anything that you have at home,
Next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Oh, we won't do it. How about maybe Tuesday? I'll do it then. What do you think?
It's good to me.
Okay, I'll do it next Tuesday, because it's your Thanksgiving. So I will do it next Tuesday. I'll put it up, but I'm probably gonna do it at 3 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. But I'll put that up. And we're gonna do a home decor item. I'm gonna put up ahead of time what we're going to do, just in case you guys want to come maybe paint along with me. I'm hovering between doing it ahead of time or literally doing it in front of you so you can see how I come up with these crazy things from my crazy little brain. So I'm kind of going in between the two. Which one am I going to do? So anyway, it'll be a surprise. I will let you know ahead of time, but it's Tuesday, 3 p.m. I will put it up in the group. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little cow, and have a great day, and I will see you later. Now I have to whip over, I'm going to turn over here over to my computer to shut down. So bye everybody.
All right.